Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 17 Ultimate Team coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here. It's episode number 7 of the Random Hybrid. For today's episode, we're going to be using Lone Legend, correct, MARC OVERMARS. Now, I got him in a squad builder challenge. It wasn't the hardest one, actually, because a lot of the players already had in my club, which is obviously ideal. And it wasn't the worst one to do. And plus, you get him for 20 games, which I think is worth doing. Whereas the Del Piero one before, a lot of the players cost a bomb. This one, it was a lot easier to do. So personally, I think it's a good deal to do. And we're going to use MARC OVERMARS because I like MARC OVERMARS. I've liked MARC OVERMARS for many a year now, especially when he was obviously playing in the Premier League for Arsenal. If you can smash the like button on this video, that'd be absolutely amazing. Holy shit, I'm pumped for this episode. I haven't played FIFA in a couple of days yet again. But I enjoy coming back to FIFA and playing it like straight up rather than like playing it all the time. Like I don't do the FUT Champions. I think a lot of people know that because I don't play FIFA much at the weekends because I'm busy. I also have another job outside of FIFA. I don't think many people realise that. Job outside of YouTube, I should say. Whereas it means I don't have much time at the weekends, and I just don't think I would like that at all. The rewards are awesome. I'm not the best FIFA player anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But MARC OVERMARS, here we go. So we're going to go for page number 6, player number 3. And hope to Christ, obviously MARC OVERMARS being a legend will link with anybody in League. Obviously being a legend is the Legend League. So 6 and 3 is none other than... typical. Bloody typical. We didn't use Pedro last episode. I'll use Pedro, but the problem is MARC OVERMARS obviously is a left mid as well, which is a shame because now we're going to have to limit ourselves to pretty much 1 or 2 formations, which have 2 left mids or whatever in them, which isn't the end of the world. I have used them formations before and they've done me alright. So that's okay. We just got to hope we don't get third left mid as we really are in the shithouse. So 6 and 3, no Premier League, no Legends. Who is it going to be? You would not believe it. Now, that's impossible. That's actually impossible for me to get 3 left mids in a team on full chemistry. So, unfortunately for that, what I'm going to say is I'm going to take Walcott. I think we've used Pedro before in the past, and I'm going to swap. I'm going to take Walcott. We said we could do this before. We can't have another left mid. The chance of us getting another left mid now is surely slim. 6 and 3, no Premier League, no left mids, no legends. It's likely to be a freaking special card here, and of course not. We get Godin, pretty much the only non-special card on that page, apart from a couple more. But that's actually not a bad one. That's good. In fact, we got Walcott now, obviously changed from Pedro. We got Godin, whatever you want to call him, and MARC friggin' OVERMARS to build a team around. Let's do this. Let's go. Hit the doors of player. Okay, so we're back over at the squad screen there. You can see friggin' MARC OVERMARS. The only thing a little bit annoying about him in such, he's not 4-star skill moves, which is a massive shame because his card stats are unreal. And 94 pace, crazy. 88 dribbling, fantastic. 80 shooting's even decent in theory for a left mid. He's got all right passing. Physical could be better, but he wasn't necessarily a strong player. But also, a little story for you. This might show my age now, but I used to play outside a lot when I was younger. We used to have this little place we called the Green. It was like a little park area, and I always used to be a footballer. I always used to be either Harry Kewell, because I was a big Leeds fan. I still am a big Leeds fan. He's a dick now, but back then he was a great player. And MARC OVERMARS was the other one I used to be. I always used to want to be him. Crazy story. You probably didn't care for that, but I just thought I'd tell you guys. But anyway, Walcott and Godin were our other 2 cards. So we've got a choice of basically this formation, or I believe just a flat 3-4-3. This one. I think I might go for this one because it gives us at least a left forward to work with. Let me just chuck the players in so I don't forget, because the amount of times I've pretty much forgot who we're using is dumb. So we're going to use Diego Godin. I don't have him. I do have hiccups, which is freaking brilliant news. Got myself hiccups. But Walcott, of course, was our next player. Hopefully this video will have an alright mic. Basically, oh my god, I forgot about Walcott. Look at that difference in cards this year. Fantastic for me. I really do like that. Of course, we've got his regular card, and of course, MARC OVERMARS will link with anybody, like I said before. And I think in an ideal world, we'll want MARC OVERMARS as the focal point up front. But like I was saying, hopefully my mic records properly. This time I'm just having a quick check now. But what I do is record with my webcam mic and this mic here. A lot of the times, for whatever reason, this one buggers up, which is a real shame because this is the high quality mic, of course. The webcam mic is poor, but if it has to be used, it has to be used. So hopefully, 3 times, you are experiencing some high quality volume. If not, then shit the bed. But anyway, let's get into this video before we cry our eyes out. What are we going to do is the question. Now, MARC OVERMARS will link with anybody. We've covered this a few times. Godin is, of course, from Uruguay, which is not ideal. At the same time, not a bad thing, because just nice. Actually, I've just noticed this formation's different to last year. Didn't the centre mids used to link, centre backs used to link with the centre mids, like the left one to the centre mid? Or am I getting that wrong? I don't know, but that's actually, this looks different to what it was before. But holy shit, the bed. But anyway, let's go to Arsenal and see what they've got rocking. So we could do, the ideal probably thing would be Koscielny, Varane, and go there. I've actually got that Mertesacker, but obviously at this moment in time, or actually forever now, he's going to be that. That's his card, instead of his boosted one. Also, there is Mustafi, who I do also have his one-to-watch card. I've invested in Mustafi, thinking he might get some luck, and I'm not so far, so nothing. But I think Koscielny Varane would be a good play. So we're going to put Koscielny here. Gets Walcott full chemistry. Fantastic. And then go over here and use Varane, who is, of course, a really good player this year. He's actually always been a really good player. We could use Laporte, actually. He's going to pop up. Yeah, there's Laporte. There's Varane. TOTY as well. Also, he's a one to watch, isn't he? What would be the ideal player to have? Laporte, Varane. See, if I went with Varane, I do have Varane as well, which is always helpful. Interesting. Then went for, say, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, or a French goalkeeper. Nah, Real Madrid goalkeeper, which is, of course, Navas, if I'm not mistaken. Real Madrid, concept players, Navas, Casilla. We're going to go for Navas out of that. Again, I have Navas, brilliant. Koscielny's going to be on full chemistry because he gets a link with Walcott. Walcott's now on full chemistry. Varane does need some more loving, as does Godin. So where do we want to go from here? Interesting. I think what I want here. Needs to get a link with Varane. So in an ideal world, Varane can get one dead link. So if I was to go for maybe a French player here, not Pogba because he's going to cost me a bomb. Kante is a potential one. Kante would not really work as such because we need to link him again with another French player or Premier League player, which is just going to open us up to more in that league. Oh shit, there was that guy. See, someone like Toulouse, this guy here, really nice card. Like a really nice solid card, as you can see there, pretty much 70s across the board and 180 in physical. There's a lot of players like that this year. Fair play to solid midfield players. GG. But we're going to put this guy in just to see if he's actually any good in game. I do have him. I think that's a new player picture. And if we go over here and we go and have a Lyon or a Ligue 1, maybe not a French one because we're kind of going off into the French side of things now. I think Lyon. We've got a Spanish guy. That's interesting. That is interesting. Because he would be on full chemistry. Varane would be on full chemistry. We still need to remember Godin needs some loving. But that Spanish is interesting. He's not the best card I've ever seen. Or item, sorry. But at the same time, he's not the worst. Gonalons is obviously French. I'm actually half tempted to use Sergi Darder. I think it's Sergi Darder, isn't it? Yeah, he's got an alright card, nothing spectacular. But what we want to do over here now is, in an ideal world, Atletico Madrid will have a good right mid who's Spanish. But I don't think they do. Or am I getting this wrong? That was bound to happen, wasn't it? Saw that a bloody mile away. Oh, they have an Italian? See, that doesn't really work. I need it to be Spanish. It doesn't have to be Atletico Madrid, but I thought that would be easiest for us to going into the winger. So we could basically have an Inaki Williams. Ideally, as a right mid in this formation, it doesn't need to be a pacey player, because they're just, in an ideal world, you want him to be quite good at passing or something like that to link the play. You want your right forward to be the pacey bugger. You've got that guy. See, someone like Vasquez, not the paciest, but he's got all right stats across the board, and somebody looks quite interesting. That looks like it's photoshopped, and that just looks wrong. Where do we want to go? If we go with the Spanish one here, it would get Sergi Darder the chem. We would then need to link with another Spanish player here. We haven't used Spanish yet already, so it is okay. Right, I'm going to go for a Spanish right mid, and I'm going to go for Vasquez, just because I want to try him out. I do have him. He is a non-rare, not the end of the world. But what we want to do now is have any Spanish right winger who isn't from them leagues. We don't want the Fluffy either, because he'll be Premier League player. We want somebody a bit different. So off we go. What's this? Oh, okay. That's the Italian league, is it not? Yeah, that's interesting. Well, Callion as well is from that league. There is actually good options. This is nice. This is good shit. This is exactly what we wanted. Crikey, a bloody... Well, he's actually... I was going to say a championship player, but he's not at all. He's a Premier League player now, isn't he, with Middlesbrough, Adama. The Fluffies there. Interesting. Do we go... I think I'm going to go back and use... Maybe Callion. Maybe Callion. Because if I used Callion... What have we got here? So we've got the French League, the Spanish League, the English League, the Italian League, the Legend, of course. And then we could basically have any Serie A striker here because he'll link with Overmars being Legend. So, what do we want? I always forget what it's called. It's called Calcio A for whatever reason. Apparently that's because EA haven't got the licensing. Higuain. Wow, he's probably going to cost a bomb. Dybala the same. That's annoying. I've only got about 200k. To build the whole team, not just one player, which is a shame because I would love to have gone for Dybala. Maybe I would probably prefer to go for Higuain. I like Higuain on FIFA. I think he's a solid player. Somebody down here is going to be what we're going to have to go for because we are short for coins. It is a shame, but it is how it is basically. Do we go old school and go Muriel just for the pace? He's actually a really nice card yet again this FIFA. There's another guy I saw who's actually not a bad player at all. Guy called Ryder there. Pandev's took a hit. Bloody hell, Pandev's a silver card. Oh, Sal's a silver card as well. He's in the top league now. I think he was in the second league last season, if I'm not mistaken. I've got this guy. I'm not going to lie to you, I am looking at the pace. A lot of people get a little bit annoyed by that, but I think it's fine. I think you want a pacey striker. If you don't have a pacey striker, you're missing out a little bit because you're not going to be able to run in behind mainly most people's defenders. So I think we're just going to old school it and go Muriel. I'm pretty sure that will work. And he is an absolute beast, and I do have him, which helps. That team has come together really nicely. Obviously, when there's a legend involved, it is easier slightly because they link with everybody, which is nice. But that team has come together really nicely. It has a lot of good players in there, which you wouldn't normally try, like the likes of Vasquez, the Dardas. Definitely the centre mid I've never used before. We're going to have to buy a couple of players, but for the first time in a while, it's only a couple of players. So hopefully you'll be able to afford them. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Let's go buy the players. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, there is the finished team in all of its glory. It does look really nice. I'm actually really happy with how this team went together. Let's double check the leagues. We've got the Spanish League kind of over in that right-hand side area. French League rocking the centre mid part of things. English League rocking a little bit down the left. The Italian League rocking the front. And, of course, Overmars being the legend who is involved in the team. Very, very nice how that's come together. And, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. If you guys think you can make a better team, go down in the comment section below, go with the Foothead or Footwiz or whatever you want to do. Make a better team, because I like that. I like it when you guys make good teams, because you guys obviously are very good squad builders. It's difficult. A lot of people say, like, oh, you missed a certain player, but when you're doing it live, you do forget things quite a lot of the time. And I think I've got a quite good knowledge of FIFA, but at the same time, I do forget like a certain player. Like I could be looking at this now and not noticing that there's someone way better I could be having in the team. And you guys seem to notice it, which is brilliant because it keeps the series fresh, it keeps me interested, and it keeps everything good, in my opinion. But hopefully this team is going to play well. The formation is the only possible worry because I haven't used it this FIFA. I have used it before in other FIFAs. But a lot of people are saying certain formations this year are nowhere near like they used to be. So I'm hopeful that this one's quite good. There's no more messing around. Let's get straight into the game. Let's score some friggin' goals. It's game out. Okay, so we found ourselves our opponent, and he has got... There it is, finally. Okay, he's got a good Premier League team, actually. He's got Musa, which I've heard horrible things about. This could be the first time I've come up against Musa, I think. Everybody's saying on Twitter that he's OP as hell this year. He's got Sane, he's got Martial, of course. He's got solid midfield there with Kawate, Henderson, and Fernandinho. Shit the bed. Motherfucking game on. Let's go. Lego. Formation is going to be the death of me, I'm sure. Do not lag, and let's just have a good game of FIFA, please. Thank you. God almighty, there could be a goal already with Henderson off the cherry nipper. Get it clear. Just get it clear for the love of Christ. We've already under the cosh. We've got it with Muriel. Send. Oh, the lag. You know what? Lag. Oh, Callion, though, he's in. Pace. Come on, Callion, mate. You're meant to be quick as... You've done extremely well there, Callion. You're still freaking going, mate. That's a foul! We've got ourselves a free kick. Good position. And hopefully, MARC OVERMARS Can whip this one, top bins. Oh, it lagged. Overmars, no! Oh, get in. The lag actually think helped me there. I think I was going to put more power on that. And somehow we get the frigging goal of MARC OVERMARS. I love how free kicks look this year. Like from behind the view. Mustache kit, by the way. On point. Holy shit. Get the frig in. MARC OVERMARS. It took him 4 minutes on his debut. It's not actually his debut technically because I did have a match before this which lagged out for the first couple of minutes and lost him a game. But that's nice. That's beautiful. That's 1-0. We get ourselves some corner disease. Can we score 45th minute? Corner disease. Go! No. No, we cannot. Shh. Get that clear though. We have a chance here, possibly. We've got it with Talisso. Out wide it goes. We're now with Muriel. Oh, fuck. Is that half-time? It looks like it's half-time. One of them games where the resulting factor is that MARC OVERMARS free kick at this stage. It's been a pretty even game, I should say, but the lag in this game is making it very difficult for both of us, I would say, to get in behind. A lot of defensive errors are happening, but at the same time, not enough chances in front of goals. As you can see on your screen there, I probably deserve slightly to be in front, but at the same time, he could definitely come back into this game and score a goal. So let's see how the second half goes. Holy shit! I think we have to score at least one more to win this game. It's game on. It's going to hit me on the counter attack. Danger! Musa, get him! Oh my god, the sucking motherfucker! Get out of the way. He hacked himself down there. That's not me. That ain't me. I ain't about that life. Right, we've got a chance to go here. MARC OVERMARS is going to skin the whole team. Just decided. Off he pops. He's going to have to pass it off because he's in trouble, but he gets it back. MARC OVERMARS. MARC OVERMARS. Fuck it. MARC OVERMARS. Oh. Can I win the header here? Go on. Go on, Mark. Yes. Who's this? Sergi Dada. He's in. Sergi freaking Dada! Oh, he's powered it home. What a strike. I didn't even see that on my screen. I don't know about you guys. But it just smacks it home. What an absolute cracking finish from the centre mid. Wasn't going to use him. He's one of the iffy players in this team. But a lovely 1-2 there and smack. Take that, you bitch. Bottom bins. 2-0. Yeah. Yes. That is the end of the game. We won 2-0. Good result as it all went down. Get in. Boom! So the final stats, and as you can see, definitely deserved to get the win in the end. We should have scored more goals. We missed a few really clear-cut chances, but he also missed a mega chance. He was through Martial. He may be in the clips. I may have forgot to put it in. I'm not too sure as we speak, but he was in on goal, and he put it wide. 9 times out of 10, they at least hit the target. He just put it straight wide, one-on-one. Really poor. But we did get the win. I'll tell you a few players I liked and a few players I didn't like. Sergi Dada in the midfield was brilliant. He scored that goal at the end there. He also broke up the play a lot of times. Him and Talisso in the middle was actually really good partnership. I liked that quite a lot. Callion, on the other hand, was piss. He really was poor. He was pacey, which is exactly what you see on his card. But at his end, his crossing was awful. His shooting was worse. Even Vasquez as well, he wasn't a great card to use as a wide man because his crossing was so average. It really wasn't great. Unless they've patched crossing since the last play, because everyone seemed to cross like a piece of shit. MARC OVERMARS was a lot of fun. Apart from the fact that he had 1 or 2 chances where I think he probably could have done better. But maybe that's my fault. Maybe I can't judge the card on that, or the item, I should say. But hopefully you haven't got... You guys? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have a like button, a like even, would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boo! Teddy! God bless. Motherfuckers.